takes a lot of skill, courage, and energy to be a firefighter. Thunder Bay firefighter Bill Stark begins his day at the Vickers station testing everything on the fire truck.
Pumper one.
Pumper one, loud and clear.
Then the crew gives the pumper a good wash.
Hey, Jimmy, you're getting this wet over here.
This isn't the only cleaning these guys do on shift.
We do our own housekeeping here. So every day we wash the floors, clean the toilets, every day.
Once the cleaning's all done, the firefighters do some training, a task they have when there aren't any emergencies to respond to.
Who? Lucy?
Then Stark rushes out to his first call of the day on Lucy Court. It's a false alarm, so it's back to the station to wash the truck again, as Stark says they clean the pumper every time it goes out. Then they continue their training until they get called out again. At the scene, paramedics say they've got it covered, so it's back to the station to suds up the pumper. Stark says since they now have a defibrillator on the truck, they respond to more calls.
We go to calls now and people say, well, I phoned in, my husband is having chest pains. What are you guys doing here? Because people still don't expect the fire department to show up.
And just as the crew's about to sit down for lunch, they're called to another scene. Two cars collided near Memorial Avenue. Stark and the crew help paramedics stabilize the patients and load them into the ambulance.
There's an elderly couple that hit from behind. Fortunately, they had their seatbelts on, and they were both complaining of neck and back pain.
Then it's back to the station to, yet again, make the truck shine. The crew sits down and enjoys the hot lunch Stark's mates have prepared. Then it's time for more training before a coffee break.
Part of the training scenario today is that we have a person down on the roof of the building. The platform is perfect for this. The victim is up there, one of the new guys. We're going to go pick him up, load him into a basket stretcher, put him in this basket, and bring it back down again. Can you inform the ambulance that this guy's in rough shape?
Stark says he'll usually work out around this time, but doesn't on this day. He says he likes his job and says the guys he works with are like brothers.
If I go into a fire, these guys are coming with me, and it's nice to know that I'm Mark or whoever, Dave or Jimmy's behind me, because I know if something happens, I'm coming out, or none of us are coming out, because they're going to come and get me, and it's a huge feeling. And again, if you come on a night shift, I mean, on a 14-hour night shift, you're spending more time with these guys than you are with your own family.
After the long day, Stark heads home once the night shift arrives.
Have a great night, Johnny.
And that's a day in the life of a firefighter, with cleaning to do, procedures to practice, and emergency situations to respond to. There's always something to do for the full 10-hour shift. Christy St. Cyr, TVT News.